Hello and welcome to a slightly different You've Got Dirt on You. I thought I would do a bit of a kit history of my own about trainers. Seeing as footwear is the big obsession shared between OCR and all the other different variants of running out there. And I just thought it'd be kind of just a little bit of a story here about the things I've had on my feet. A bit niche, but what the hell. So I started OCR back in 2013 following some interesting personal circumstances, and I had pretty much no kit whatsoever. When I first went out for a kind of jog on the streets, I had to see what I could scrounge up. Now, shorts and t-shirt aren't too bad, pretty much everybody's got those. But these horror stories, and they are really horror stories, some kind of nasty market tat from the end of my school days that somehow still fit. They are not something I'm particularly proud of. They did not do particularly well, but they did to get started in. The first purchase I made was a pretty daft one. Again, a beginner playing around. So I ended up what I like to call my Nike horrors. Now these poor things, I don't know what the actual make is. There's something cheap from Sports Direct of all places. They actually saw me through several OCRs as well as just a few road runs. They've been through a few wolf runs. They didn't get through anything more serious than that. No, tell a lie. They made it through my first Tough Mudder as well. In 2014, I think I was still wearing those. That shows you how rapidly things changed and quite how far things have come since then. Now, alongside the fairly hard things finally started to go up a little bit. Now, following some sales, the discount codes and all that floating around the groups, and some sensible advice, I got my first pair of Innovates. Now, I'm a massive fan of the X-Talon 220s. These are my current beauties here. You've seen them all before. Lots of people have told you very good reviews about them. Hopefully now the notorious instance of the tearing has been dealt with. However, these, as you can see, do not contain the new toe box, generally given away by a slightly wider part of the gold here, which is a shame. But fair play to Innovate. When they realised there was an issue, they do free replacements through whoever you bought them from, because things can get pretty nasty. This hole here, that opened up mid-race, pretty much. Went from a tiny tear to completely wrecked in the space of one race. Those two pairs are just over a year old between them. And as you can see, that tearing issue is starting to come in again on the new ones. But as a boot, light, grippy, fun. I adore them. If the toe box is enough, I will go back to them. However, excuse me, when these babies give up the ghost or my next payday rolls around, whichever comes first, I am going to be having a go with the Iceberg Acceleratus, or whatever the hell it's pronounced. I've got my eye on those from Rocket Gear. They do look kind of cheap and they do look kind of good. So we'll see how they go. They've got a lot of good reviews, and they obviously also sponsor Team Muddy Race, so what the hell. Now, knowing that those guys had issues, I actually ended up making a separate purchase for training boots. I wanted something that I didn't mind wrecking too much with all the pavements around here. I mainly run on the verges, as I've said in previous videos, but also grippy enough for the parks, and also suitable that I could take them to events in an emergency. And these guys will sometimes be lurking in the back of my car as spare pairs, either for myself, or if it really came to it, I could lend them out to somebody. Nobody's asked yet. I don't take them to all events because I'm not great at remembering, but if you're ever stuck in a size 8, let me know. So these are a pair of Moormile Cheviot, I think they call them. They were team colours. with all the codes and discounts, they came down to about 20 quid. They seem to be pretty much indestructible. It is like wearing a pair of bricks on your feet, in my opinion. But as a training shoe, they're more than sufficient. It also means when I switch up to the main boots, I really feel the benefit, being so much lighter, which is grand. Folks may also remember and know that I'm a big fan of half marathons. I like them just as challenges, and it just seems to be a nice distance to be working on as kind of my standard. You know, there's a lot of them around. They're not too expensive, so who knows. For those, I picked up a set of, again, Inov-8, bit of a brand fan, Inov-8 Terrafly 303s. These are also my main training shoes, so I really need to get a second pair for when I'm bouncing around doing Insanity with Keelia and the other things in the mornings. Excuse me again. So if anyone sees these on sale in size 8, do let me know, because I want another set of those. They're absolutely beautiful. However, they are being retired from Marathon GC because on recommendation of some people I trust, I finally picked up my boots for the wall. They have arrived. I'm very excited and pleased. I've got my Hokas and they look lovely, and I can't wait to get out and give them a proper airing. Bimbling around 4 or 5 miles, they feel fine, but they need a proper long run to really see what they're like. I'm really looking forward to that. So that's kind of my footwear journey so far. I nearly left it until I got the ice bugs, but I figure why wait another month for just one pair of trainers that everybody's seen. If you've got your own brands that you really enjoy, please let me know. I know there are people out there with ridiculous collections of shoes. I'm trying to keep it as minimal as possible. But yeah, at least it wasn't a video about socks. Although I might do one about those. But it would just be me saying how great Darn Tough are. Anyway, these are my trainers, and I will see you in the dirt.